Okay, hey y'all, what's going on? Don't kill me. I know I was supposed to come back with the hoes and stuff yesterday, but I had a hectic day. Trust me when I tell you, I had a hectic day. Let me just, I don't know if this was just today was the day that I was supposed to see Judge Maybelline twice. I don't watch her show, and it's no shade to her at all. I just don't participate in any of those. I don't watch those shows. But this morning, I was if you was on Periscope this morning, it was about 9:30 in the morning, or maybe it might have been 10 to 10 maybe. I had to come on because I had to talk about what I had watched. There was a young lady on there she was an African lady, and then there was this other chick that she was suing. Apparently, the darker skinned chick, the African chick, and it's important that I say that. She saw a friend of hers that was in school, and her friend's skin must have been bad, according to her, at some point. But now her skin's not, and she asked her, well, what did you do? And she said, oh, this young lady makes this stuff, and she makes it for you, and it really helped my skin. So Miss Honey Cabbage, that was suing Miss Lady Girl, she decided that she was going to ask her for that. Now, when she first began speaking, she said that it was the friend had acne and stuff. She tried to play it as acne, but I knew what it was right off. Real talk. When I heard her accent, I knew what we were dealing with when we were talking about skincare, and that I knew exactly what she was doing. She was bleaching her skin. And she went on to say, the other lady who made it, the defendant, she said, well, she asked me for this specific ingredient, and I would not put that in there. And the judge asked her what it was for. She said it was for lightning. It's very extreme. You know what I'm saying? Now, this young lady went on early on in the conversation, and she said, I wanted, I've been dark skinned, and she hates her dark skin pretty much, and that she was unable to, really, not a lot of guys would ask her out or whatever. And Judge Maybelline, being a darker skinned sister herself, with beautiful skin, might I add. And this young lady had far better looking skin than Miss Honey Cabbage that she seemed to be looking to. She said, oh, I understand that. I went through that same thing. She went on to repeat what she said verbatim. I felt like in that instance, yes, she should, I guess, speak up on her truth or whatever. But as soon as you say that, you need to follow that with, as I got older, as I learned how beautiful my skin was, yada, yada, this and that, another, reinforce her. When I realized that it wasn't a cream out there, honey, I didn't need to be trying to lighten shit, because the more the Madeline, honey, and I know I might be saying that wrong, the better. So we move over to Miss Honey Cabbage, who makes the stuff, and she was like, I told her she needed to do this, and she had to put on sunblock and this and that and the third. And I looked at her and I watched her, and I knew that she had came out, or she had been simmered in the gumbo pot, honey. It is what it is. Quite a few of us, whether we want to say it or not, honey, you can be as pro-black as you want to. Since we've been over here in the United States, you better know that this blood and all of that and has been mixed and flipped over, flopped over every which way. Okay. And it is no shade to anybody that is lighter, but I'm not gonna not say what what I'm saying. I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to shade the lighter community or anything of that nature. And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But I looked at her, and there she was, and y'all can see on this screen. I'm gonna get to this right here. Basically, I looked at her and she said, oh, I have 2 degrees in bio and then chemistry, and she makes her own thing, and she's trying to get a patent, and she makes it, and she doesn't tell anybody what the mixture is, yada, yada, yada. She lost. But I thought about it. I said, I bet you this sister looked at her and thought, oh, that's what I want to be. I want that stringy ass hair. I want that silky ass hair. without any texture. I want that light skin. And the young lady I'm speaking of, I think she may have been black and Asian, but y'all know as well as I know, even though as they go down the list, people that will tell you as you ask them what, their heritage may be or whatever, they may hit you with all Asian, a little Russian, Irish, yada, 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 and all black. When really you should have started the conversation with black, because black seems to trump all genes as it pertains to that community in which you are trying to, you want to own more than any. You know what I mean? Like, it seems to me that you would instantly hit somebody off with black. You know what I mean? Because however you look at it or however you try to make it or press it or whatever, baby, you will always, whether it's mixed or not, first and foremost in their eyes, you are black. What gets me is that, and not everybody does this. I'm speaking of the few that would want to negate the fact that they are black, don't want to own up to that. Now, I know it's a few that'll be like that bitch that was on the Housewives of whatever the fuck that was, talking about, I don't want to give up either heritage. Okay. And if your ass can pass and make it through and this and that and other and do what this chick is doing, if that makes you feel good, then hey, fuck with it, rock with it. The problem is that I'm just so hurt by the fact that here we are in 2016. And as I said, talking about the underground, that whole system that they put into play, that supremacist system, that whole thing, the worst people think, of course, hanging was horrible and lynching and killing was horrible, but do you have any idea that the true murder is just how they have murdered our heritage, our history, just how they have finagled it. Not we, because I'm not going to be one of them. Some folks is so busy self-hating that you so blinded by your own self-hate that you don't even see who hates you most of all. But you sit and you self-hate. You sit and you bicker with each other. You sit and through that crab in a barrel and all of this shit. And don't think that I don't understand that these are some things that was put into play, and now this is what we have. But with that being said, the more years that go by, you get the opportunity to educate yourself. We are not within that time where you cannot pick up a book or motherfucking Google or just try to find out on your own. We're not in that. So information is out there to be had. So after you read about the Caucasus Mountain, then I want you to take your happy ass over and read about just how wonderful your community is. Just how beautiful your black is. And if that happens to include other ethnicities, by all means, know them. Like I said, look for the Caucasus Mountain first. And then. So you already beat and touched on both of them anyway. You understand? If you searching out to find out that other half. Okay. So I thought, look at this. And I don't know who is hurt worse by this. Looking at the underground, and as I said with Steen, and then the other chick that she killed that was in the field, how this was set up. The pure hatred towards each other, and the fact that as time went on, those that were in the house began to get this feeling of they were better as well. They had to get in the mindset of, oh, we better because we in here. No, you even more captive. See, your situation is worse. Real talk. But see, some people would say, oh, well, they lighter, they can pass, and the whole paper bag thing, and that shit is still going on now. When you look at shows and all of that, and you look at Blackish, perfect name. See, I don't fuck with that show at all. I like Miss Ross. I like her. Loved her in Girlfriend, but I don't fuck with that show at all. Blackish. Okay, let's move forward. when you look at everything that's going on in the world and what they put on, and just for instance, let me just speak to you about just y'all just fuck with me for a little bit, and those who can't, you know what I'm saying, if it don't apply, let the motherfucking shit fly. Just understand that I'm just talking to y'all for a moment. Just touching on the tribute that's gonna be done to, tribute to Prince. For the life of me, I don't know why Saggy Bottoms is doing it, but okay. Now, I'm not shading Madonna in any way. Listen, I have bought her music and liked her music, but tribute to Prince, no God. No God. And I will not watch it because I know that she won't do I just will not watch it, okay? I'm sure she will do the best that she can do. But you mean to tell me there was no one else that could have did that tribute? Countless of people have said, oh, well, just think about it. Those who could have done it are gone. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson's gone. Whitney's gone, and this, that, and other. There are still others that are here. But they chose Saggy Bottoms. Y'all enjoy that. But just know that every kind of way that they can, stunt you, they will. All up and down TV. Y'all listen to me. Ever since The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and shit's been on, hasn't been a black bachelor or a black bachelorette. Why? Because we don't want to show that. See, the only true ones that you would be after of worth they salt, you know what I'm saying? Surely as a white woman, or surely as a white man, or whatever. Fuck that. I see it for what it is. But what makes me madder than that? Because, see, I know they'll do that. I expect that from them. This is the nature of that beast. I get that. I get that. I mean, I expect that from you. I don't expect anything different. So don't expect anything different from me either. So what gets me more than anything is these type of young ladies. And after the first story, she won and they had the little after shit. And the young lady who was suing, she was like, I hate that this had to happen. My skin burned. The other lady said, I just wish you had better self-esteem. But she knew I would be perfect for skin lightening. I will go and sell my product. And when I'm selling it, they'll see me and all of this hair and all of this yellow and all of this, you know what I'm saying? All of this light that I have to give, and they'll want this. So I'm going to be my own walking motherfucking billboard. Surely that was in her mind somewhere. Because, see, she still don't think shit of her and had the nerve to sit up there and fake and say, by the way, I think her skin is beautiful. No, you don't. You just like this one right here. Because, bitch, if you was into... Now, let me make this clear. Because I know that people have hyperpigmentation. People have skin condition where they have to lighten things. It is your choice to do that. But this woman said... When she was in her shit, she said, I want to, she wants to lighten her whole body and this and that and the third. And she talked about, how she pretty much hated, being, I just couldn't understand it. And as I looked at her and she said she hated that, I thought, does she even know, like, how beautiful she was? You know what I mean? That she's a African queen. Like, it just blows my mind. Just how they have instilled this, how we are still, not we, because I'm not. I refuse to wear they motherfucking shackles. See, I recognize that queen, whether she recognizes herself or not. Why? Because I am one as well, honey. Queen recognizes queen. So I won't be shackled down by that bullshit. I won't be. I am just floored at just how deep this is. We may never break all of the chains. How about that? We could. If we ever stood together, see, you have 5 fingers on your hand. And the 4 are fine and they work a certain kind of way. But baby, when you add that thumb to it, it becomes a whole. We could stand together. But it's too much of the crab in the barrel. You know, I'm gonna pull you down. I ain't gonna let you do. You know what I'm saying? You gonna let them do you, but you ain't gonna let, you see what I'm saying? That whole shit. And I know thousands and thousands upon thousands of people have said it. And it will never go, make it through to most people's head. They just, like I said, I was nice about the 40%. They just lost. But it just behooves me just how they don't even take the time out to even try to know their history. Like, do a little reading, baby. Check up on it. You motherfuckers, like I said, for the motherfuckers running around here watching the Kardashians or whatever you watching, what can that bitch add to you? What can she really show you that wasn't already showed to her family or her community long ago, probably from one of ours? Now, I know somebody gonna say, well, you know, they from wherever the fuck. What can, just any of them. You know what I'm saying? Really. I want to know what they can really add to you or tell you or be beneficial to you on. What is it? Name me 3 motherfucking things that you can say that, well, I can name many that they have that they didn't get from us, but I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna leave that where it's at. But exactly, I don't know what makes you want what they have so bad. What makes you grab for what they have and never take the time out to find out exactly who and what you are and what you have? Just how magnificent you are. A motherfucker runs scared and run for a reason because they got something to be scared of. In our case, it is awareness. It is eyes wide open and not wide shut. It is truly aware. And I wonder when my people are going to wake up. Will they ever? And I wonder, I just wonder. Now, let's get into this bitch, because I could go on and on. I need to bring this on home with this bitch right here. Let me make this shit bigger. Wait a minute. Let me go back.
Okay, she has that dark skin. So what? What do you have? Nothing. I don't even know. Okay, stop. You told me to look at it.
Listen, y'all. I hope y'all can hear it.
Now look at you.
Yeah, look at
you. Don't look anything alike.
No.
Why? Why do you say that?
She has that dark skin.
Oh. Ooh.
Did you hear that? And y'all, some of y'all gonna get mad, but did y'all hear this mixed nut say? Now, she is a nut and mixed too. Again, I'm speaking of her and anyone that would have this mentality that she would have. So if you don't have this fucking mentality, there's no need to be all in your motherfucking feelings. But did you hear what the bitch said? That she got that dark skin. That's her mother over there. And this bitch was raised in Birmingham, Alabama. Her mother, wait, let me just go a little bit further. I don't give a fuck.
Lord help me. Jesus help me. Okay, she has that dark skin. So what? What do you have?
I have light skin.
And so mothers and daughters and families don't come in different shades?
Oh yeah, that's great. But I realized growing up that people with that kind of skin has it a little bit harder. And you know, I worked really hard just to keep my life as easy as possible.
Okay, you need to hurry up and explain yourself to me.
Your Honor, growing up with a dark mother was so embarrassing. All of my friends were white.
The bitch said that growing up with a dark parent was embarrassing. All her friends was white. Wait until y'all hear why all her friends were white, because Judge gonna ask her.
Everybody was white.
Where did you grow
The
up?
guys I dated were white.
Where did you grow
My
up?
friends were white. Alabama.
And what? How old are you?
Your Honor, I'm 25 years old.
So what part of Alabama did you grow up in that all your friends were white?
Birmingham.
In Birmingham. And you're 25 years old.
Yeah.
Which means that was in what? 1990 something you were born?
90.
1990.
And all of your friends were white.
Yes.
So if you grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, and all your friends were white, you didn't grow up with your mother?
She was barely around. She was busy cleaning up after white people.
Ooh.
She was busy cleaning up after white people. I'm wondering why she didn't clean your ass up. Ooh. I won't say it out of respect for your mother because she deserves that respect, but she damn should have left you laying on the sheets. Y'all, this is a tragedy right here. This is a waste. And I won't trade her for anybody. Stacey Dash, any of I won't trade any hoe like this for nobody in my community. Throw this bitch away and we'll take the loss. And it ain't gonna be a loss, it'll be a gain to get rid of this dead weight right here. This is ridiculous. But let's move forward.
I didn't want to live that poor life.
Mrs. Johnson, when this child of yours was born, it's over here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where were you living?
We were living in Alabama, Your Honor, and I was cleaning houses for a living, Your Honor, and so we ended up living with different white families as I had my job there.
So that's why she said all her friends were white.
Yes, ma'am.
And she went to school in the area of the families, the families that you lived and worked for. She went to school there.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you realize
Stop it.
you were able to do
Bougie.
Yes, because she was poor and uneducated. And so
Whoop.
I had to live a life of struggling.
The bitch said yes because she was poor and uneducated. Bitch, has she, see, I know this bitch ain't never tried to check her history. I even know why that would even be. And we are talking about Birmingham. This is a dumb bitch. And I can't even pray mercy for her. I personally don't give a fuck what happens to her after she has done this to her mother and done this to her own community. But again, she is not a part of my community. I don't claim her as a part. Like, bitch, we don't want no unwanted shit. But uneducated, like, girl, they couldn't go to school and they couldn't. Y'all, this has just troubled me to no end. There's just no words for this.
And like I said, I tried, once I got away from her, I tried my best not to live that kind of life.
So how did you get away from her?
I earned enough money to get away from her, and I started dating this white guy whose family had a lot of money.
Now, check this. Even her and everybody else's face, even her, their faces they've had a face of disdain. But check this. Same as. Please know it is. And I'm going to go back because, y'all, maybe I played too close attention to detail.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's check her face.
She went to school in the area of the families that you lived and worked for. She went to school there.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you realize and understand why you were able to do that?
Yes, because she was poor and uneducated. And so I had to live a life of struggling. And like I said, I tried, once I got away from her, I tried my best not to live that kind of life.
Now, some of y'all gonna see that as her. And for a moment there, she looks shocked, but it almost, as she begins to explain it, it looks to me like in her face, at some point, she may have thought, well, I get where she's coming from with the whole, it's hard when you, just maybe I just look too deep at things, but I found it just ironic. I maybe I'll say that, but I'm floored by this bitch.
I earned enough money to get away from her, and I started dating this white guy whose family had a lot of money.
You see her? She married up. Y'all see the face she made? She's like, okay, girl, you married up. Because when black women marry white men, they marry up. Or anything anything other than a black man, they marry up. Really? Okay, I'm never going to believe that. But if that's what you have to tell yourself in order to do what you're doing, so be it, girl. So be it, boo.
I got an education, something that she does not have. You won't see
And
it.
is that her fault that she doesn't have an education?
Yes.
Why?
She's her own woman. I'm not her mother.
You say you went to college?
Yes.
You sound like an ignorant fool.
Doesn't matter.
You don't sound like a college-educated woman. You didn't learn anything about history. Did you take a history class?
Sure did.
You didn't learn a doggone thing. Because if you don't understand why your mother was working where she was working and doing the kind of work that she did and did not get a college, it's because you don't understand your history and what went on in America. stood to keep daughter behind alive and well?
I just don't live my life as a black person, so.
Oh, there it is, y'all. That's what I wanted y'all to hear. The rest of she looks a damn fool. The bitch said she don't live her life as a black person. Bitch, guess what? You can suck and fuck as many white dicks as you want to. You can think that you are accepted, bitch, but you are not. Because why? One drop, baby. That 1%, bitch, always gonna make you black, Negro, and some of them, your whites only pies, you gonna always be a nigger. Nigger. I might call you nigger bitch. I'ma just call you a stupid bitch, a lost bitch, a waste of space. Go sit in the corner and with that motherfucking Stacey Dash and the rest of them lost son of a bitches. And bitch, don't move till Jesus come back, okay? Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this shit. I'm out of here. This colorism shit is just, oh my God. It's just so sad. It's so sad. It's sad. It really is. Y'all tell me your thoughts on this shit. Much love.